Hi Virgo, this is your January 2020 forecast. If you would like a private reading with me or hypnosis to facilitate permanent change, do use the link below. And it's a great time to have hypnosis, being that it's the start of the year and that things are going to be changing. So Virgo, it looks like all of this month you are dealing with your creativity, your mental abilities, any kind of abilities. This is about selling yourself and looking out there with an active search, not just within yourself or how you're going to promote yourself, but also your neighborhood as well. This is a place of clear thinking, new perspective, seeing yourself and seeing things differently. You are going to see that things are changing. Your vision is changing. Your focus is changing. This is also about short journeys, your neighbors and your in-laws as well. With your study, career and finance, you do have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, Virgo, this is for you, and this is for some of you. I feel like this is standing in line. So I'm standing in line to see if there's a yes. So I'm on the waiting list. I'm one of the candidates. I'm on the waiting list to see if I get a promotion. I'm putting my stuff out on display. And in this place that you are against, you want to be number one in the group. There is going to be a short list here, and you will make that. And it's really about what are my options in front of me. So I am now on that short list. What else is there for me when I'm doing this? This is also about your money and where you're going to take that. What is your future life like and where you are going to take that, because you do want to protect yourself for the future, for a solid future, as well as things in the future are looking different. So you don't know which direction you want to go at. Maybe it's because, look, I don't know how my career is going to look in the future. So my finances, I'm setting myself a bit of a plan. I'm getting out there and seeing what's available to me. And also I might be doing a short course in the neighborhood, learning something or teaching something in the neighborhood. And this could be a side venture as well. There's also a time for you to take charge and to use your intuition when it comes to practical, tangible steps in yourself financially. Are you paying off things? Are you setting a budget? Are you putting money away for your retirement? Because this is a creative time. You might also find that you are putting things up on display, so your blog, my art, anything creative at all, you're paused at the moment to see if you're part of that or if you're able to do that, and putting some money into that as well. At home, you have some lovely news, something to celebrate. You're very blessed. You're feeling very blessed, but this is also an ace as well. So like I said, you might be moving house. You might be offered a new house. There's something new around the home that's actually making you feel very much loved. Now, this comes with divine intervention. So if you had to make that short list, you'll find that like I said, I feel like that now you have that. Now you have a couple of options. Also, you might hear some really, really good news about the younger generation in your life, or a family member that you haven't heard from for a while, Virgo, that's bringing in some excellent news for you. Back to your finances, you might find that you're on the move to make your money, or that there's some travel there for you to be able to make your money. This is a good time for you to look at, comprehend what your future looks like financially. So, where can I put my money in some sort of investment, the bigger picture, and that. Your self-esteem and your partnerships, they're intertwined. My self-confidence, how I feel about myself, what my worthiness is, and how I collaborate with others. This is your 2-year plan that you're going to be setting up and working towards your focus, that you are there with that. So this could also not just be with your finances, this can also be with your love life as well. When it comes to your health, you have the King of Wands, and as soon as I pick that card up, I feel like this is something to do with your back, your posture. And now there could be some rigidness there. This could be swelling or inflammation. This could even be something slightly out, so a hip slightly out, a leg slightly out, or even a shoulder. But this is the area that I see that it is. Now, this is about taking some risks and a bit more passion in our health as well. Now, if you have a doctor, this is a younger specialist, a younger GP, who is quite passionate about let's get your health on the go. Anything to do with blood flow, I just feel like right at this moment there could be some blood issues, whether it's up, whether it's down. whether it's clots, whether it's because I just feel like the flow is there as well. That could be why the posture, maybe it's a pinched nerve, maybe it's a it could be thrombosis for some of you. With your love, Major Arcana card, so you might hear from an ex, you might run into an ex, you might be thinking about your ex, your past relationships. Now, because we're looking at this, what we're doing, and again, all of this year, this 2-year plan is talking about our self-esteem and our partnerships. Because you're looking at this, and we're looking over the past, we're looking within, and our psychological and self-worth foundations that we apply to our love life, it looks like you're really looking into that in a deep way, and your comprehension, the way that your perspective is with that, the way that you view that, and the way that your mind's ticking over in that area, you're going to find that suddenly when you address that, when you acknowledge that, you can see that the search is right in front of you, in the right place at the right time. So for single people, taking good stock of your past relationships and yourself within those. Maybe you haven't had great self-worth, and so you valued them more than you valued yourself. Those of you that are in a new relationship, you're looking at this and saying, okay, well, how is this reflecting past relationships that I've had, and does this have a future? Those of you in a committed relationship, it looks like our path has been changed. So our idea of what our future looks like in a relationship, there's been a major change there. We're now at a crux point, or a major moment where there is something good here, or that there is the opportunity to have that, some sort of blessing, some sort of proposal, some sort of next step. And we're looking at what we felt like before and what our ideals were when it came to relationships. So you're going through that past history to gain that enlightenment that will gain you in your relationship now. So it also could be going over past things within your relationship. Your Adoring Virtue messages from the angels is also, all of this year, you have the opportunity to go out and date, to go out and have fun, to do things you've not done before. Be really, really social. You have those opportunities all year. So if you are looking at the psychological part of your relationship, you can make some changes there and find yourself suddenly in a relationship, find yourself suddenly having children, suddenly find yourself part of groups, even a group that meets up once a month or something. Very, very social time for you, but you have to say yes, and you have to go, actually attend. Yeah, Rochelle says that there's a decision that needs to be made, and you will make that decision. It could be about your home, it could be about your finances. Once you make that decision, though, happiness and prosperity is there. We're talking about our comprehension, we're talking about our perspective, we're talking about talking to other people, being creative, negotiating, lots of phone calls, lots of discussions, and Archangel Gabriel is supporting that. Azure says that things are happening right at the last minute. Now, if this is about thinking, oh, I've lost it, I didn't get it, there's been no movement, I am part of the waiting list, I'm not sure what that is, it is going to be fine. It's just patience is going to bring you there. So be kind to you and those you love. And from Jedi side, Jake, may the force be with you.